because they're not eating him.
There's something about Murphy.
Oh my god. So, we just watched ZNation, and we binge watched it again.
My bad.
I don't know why we keep doing that.
I keep having homework.
Yeah. So I guess we can do a quick discussion of all three of them.
Okay, so it started with the Z-NATO one, but it was Home Sweet Zombie?
I think so.
I think that was the name of it.
Warren was trying to find her ex-husband.
Antoine.
Yeah. She was trying to find her Antoine. We're all trying to find her Antoine.
That's racist!
So she didn't find Antoine, but she rode out the storm without being in the storm cellar or whatever. And I think that was her I don't care if I live or die moment.
And then since she survived, it meant that she was
Meant to live, I guess.
meant to live, yeah.
Other than that, I mean, they made a couple of Sharknado references, which some of them had me fucking rolling. It ain't sharks.
I don't know, I felt like they could have done more with the whole zombie NATO.
Yeah, they could have, but
And then 10,000 and that one hooker girl.
10,000 and any girl.
Well, no, there's a tornado coming. Let's get in this little car
Oh yeah.
and shut the door.
And
we'll
then
be
they're
safe.
surprised when the tornado starts to take this car away.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I want to know how the hell the tornado managed to level the house, but it didn't destroy the car. Like, it
totally
leveled
demolished.
that house.
And also, the truck and the fire truck were still sitting.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Like, the windows aren't even broken on the truck.
yeah. But the house was like,
The house is, like, flat. Which, So what was the next one? I can't even remember now.
the camp. The place where
Oh,
they couldn't have
yeah.
guns, but it was like
That was
it
a
was
that was
safe.
a really good concept they had going on there. Until they let the disciples back in, and that just went to shit. They let the Church of the Resurrected.
Yeah.
It was basically a cult that was worshiping the undead.
Zombies, yeah.
They thought the undead were closer to God, and so they let three. I guess we didn't get to see it, but Jacob leaves with some disciples. Three of them come back saying that it wasn't what they thought it was, and they let him back in, and it turns out to be a fucking big old plan to overthrow these guys and blah blah blah.
And it would have worked too. Well, it mostly worked.
Yeah, it pretty much did work. We seen in that episode that Murphy, the first time it happened, the zombie hesitated when he came up to Murphy, and he pushed him off. And then later on, we seen zombies go running by him and not even notice he's there.
Yeah.
So that was getting a little weird. And then he was locked in the cage with the zombies. At
And then
one
they
point.
moved out of his way.
Yeah.
Like
he kind of pushed him, but.
well, they all kind of especially the ones in the front, they turned to look and then moved out of the way, but then he took the one out of the cage, and instead of running out and going after everybody else, the zombie just stood there just staring at him.
Yeah, so I think at this point they really don't know what to make of him, because they obviously don't see him as a human because they're not eating him.
There's something about Murphy.
Oh my god. Wow.
I come up with all of these myself. All original.
But so I mean that was the major thing, was that the zombies aren't seeing Murphy as food, which is odd. And then the one guy got killed. What the hell's his name?
Charlie.
Charlie, yeah. Charlie got killed.
Charles isn't in charge.
Oh my god. But he got
That was
killed
clever.
saving Murphy's life because Jacob, because 10,000 is fucking useless, apparently.
Well, he wanted to make sure he got the shot. I mean, granted, he probably could have shot any of them fools upside the head, and they all would have moved.
Like,
and...
he could have started just dropping them, but he's like, I'm gonna need to get on the roof. And he's up on the roof, he's like, I got a clear shot, but I can't get the shot.
So I can see this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy, but I can't see that one guy, so...
Yeah, I can't see that guy, so I'm not gonna shoot any of these guys.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, that happened, and then it kind of sent Warren into a fucking downward spiral. And that brought us to the...
Tsunami. They're having too much fun with this,
They are.
play on words there.
They are.
Oh, God. Yeah, so Tsunami. They didn't really go... I wonder if they're gonna... Because it didn't, like...
Didn't really see the tsunami.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the...
Of course, you didn't really see the Zunado either, or Znado either.
Well, yeah, you did, because you saw the black big bad...
Yeah, you seen a little bit of it, but they didn't really... They
Well,
could.
I mean, that was kind of self-explanatory, though. It was like, yeah, there was a tornado, and it just happened to pick up all of these zombies. But the tsunami... Zombie and tsunami.
Yeah, tsunami.
It's really weird to say together.
It is.
Yeah.
Tsunami.
But, like, the tsunami, why?
Oh, you were talking about they haven't explained why.
Yeah, so I wonder if it's gonna come back in the next episode.
It has to.
Yeah.
They need to explain why there's a tsunami, because that's just a ridiculous amount of zombies traveling together.
And why does all of this crap follow them? Like, is it possible it's following Murphy?
Maybe, but I think that's just a clever plot, like not a clever, but a convenient plot device.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So you want to talk about the interesting points in this episode, the latest one, in case anybody missed it. Spoilers.
His Murphy's bite.
Yeah.
Okay, this fool bit some dude because he wanted to steal the car, which I would have stolen that no matter what.
Yeah, the Warren Mobile or something.
So yeah, it had a bathroom. It had a bathroom. Yeah, but so he bites the dude. Blah blah blah, whatever. Goes back to the dude. Dude's dead, but hasn't turned into a zombie.
Yeah, he got shot in the heart, so he should have came back.
Yeah.
And
but he did.
The weird thing is, or the thing that I noticed when he bit him, it looked like he went. It looks like he went zombie for a minute.
Like zombie reflexes kind of took
over.
over.
Like his brain shut down. He just bit without thinking, and then came back to his senses. But
that is until he saw the dead guy that he bit and dug into the wound to grab his tooth.
Yeah, and then put it back in as well. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Didn't even rinse it off. It's just unsanitary.
Yeah. And then, of course, Warren, some bullets started flying when they were trying to kill Murphy. Everybody's always trying to kill Murphy. You ever notice that? Mm-hmm. Bullets started flying. One of them grazed Warren's cheek and killed the bartender, shot him in the heart. He came back as a zombie.
And of course, she was in a mood.
Yeah, she was still in her downward spiral. She was drinking heavily, probably very, very drunk at this point. But he tried to attack her. Her reflexes stepped in, and she stabbed him in the hand and like pinned him to the bar. And
then had a conversation with him, working out her issues.
Yeah, she was talking to him, but she was talking to Charlie.
Yeah.
And that was that was interesting. I like the way they did that. She kind of like projected it onto this guy, and she was basically angry at him for giving her hope and then taking it all away.
Yeah, how dare he?
And then she put on a pair of gloves and she worked out her anger issues.
Yeah, she did.
And then she came out of that barn like in just a fucking whirlwind of badassery. Like I don't know how else to put it.
Ew, she was pimping.
Yeah, who's next?
I wouldn't piss her off.
No.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fucking 10,000 was in the shooting contest.
Which I felt that they could have done the shooting contest a little different, but
Yeah, they could have. And I do like when that one chick took that shot and shot her bullet right through. She fucking
she was cheating though because she had a laser
Oh
guide.
yeah. Was she like, what is that? Is that Robin Hood who did that? Where he split the arrow?
They split Robin's arrow in twain.
Yeah. So they had that shooting contest. He won, and he won this big ass 50 cal sniper rifle. And he met another girl, and I swear to God, 10K and girls he's a fucking retard. That's the nicest way to put it.
He just needs to get laid.
He does. One of those girls needs to just take one for the team and sleep with this kid. He gives away the 50 cal. And the whole reason he won it was so they could trade it for another vehicle because their vehicle was crapping out. Oh, and Mac and Maddie took off when the vehicle... Addie.
Yeah.
When the truck originally crapped out, they took off on a motorcycle to try to find help, and
weren't seen again for the entire episode.
Yeah, until the very end when they are driving down the road. I'm guessing away from the tsunami, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. If they'll meet up again or. I think that's about it. I would have liked to see a little bit more of Citizen Z. I like his little.
Oh my god, I love DJ Qualls. Oh.
Is that the actor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new guy using supernatural cars, He's awesome.
Basically,
anyway.
I think that was about it for ZNation. Any thoughts? Anything you want to bring up?
What's the name of the black lady again?
Warren.
How the hell does she keep her hair so silky smooth?
Yeah, that's a good question. It always looks like it's freshly washed.
Well, not just freshly washed, but I don't know. But don't black people have to treat their hair to get it straight like that?
Unless I believe that's the nappy is in their jeans.
That's right.
If there's another, like a Mexican or a white person or something like that mixed in, then that might be where her straight hair comes from.
Yeah, but even still, it just... I have never known any girl with naturally straight hair that has it that silky without putting a lot of product into it. I mean, look at Addie. Her hair is all dreadlocked and greasy.
What I want to know, how did 10K shoot the driver of that ice cream truck in the head, and then he's still struggling and fighting? Like, he got shot in the head, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Editors, I'm looking at you. You should have caught that shit. You should have caught that.
At least had the hand laxed on the steering wheel or something, not gripping it, shaking around.
Just like the editors should have cut that piece out. That oh no, he's dead, so we can't have him moving. So editors, I'm looking at you.
Mister, I was the editor. I'm the editor. I was the guy humming on the toilet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You.
All right, so I think that's it. Next Friday we should be watching ZNation again. The next episode.
I'll just have to make sure I sleep in.
All right then.
Yeah.
As always, I tweet throughout the episode on your Daily Dose. Actually, I should say on Twitter at Daily Dose of Fear. It doesn't allow your. There's not enough characters.
Oh, okay.
So it has to be Daily Dose of Fear.
You are.
At Daily Dose of Fear. We tweet throughout, so there's that.
He tweets throughout.
Whatever. Tomorrow, hopefully, well, today when you guys are seeing this, hopefully we'll be watching Ouija. And that is going to be a fun time. Super happy fun times.